Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Line Plans. We're not doing face-to-face camera today. We're changing it up a little bit. Today I thought that we would just sit down, chat, bring you over to my desk, and I would kind of talk to you, just give you a little bit of an update on specifically how things are going in my traveler's notebook as my main planner, and how I set up like a simplified little setup in my in my little pencil case or pen case. So if you wanted to see a quick little check-in on what's happening with my main traveler's notebook, then you have come to the right place. If we've never met and this is the first time that we're meeting, or this is the first time that you're actually seeing my hands, hello, how are you? My name is Meshi and I am the person behind the Line Plans. We chat a couple of times a week here and we're all about anything and everything, planning, journaling, stationery, and the idea is to kind of figure out how we can use these tools to actually enhance your life instead of just accumulating them and just, you know, kind of giving into consumerism. So if that sounds good, then you should definitely consider subscribing. All right. So first of all, enjoy the little sunshine that's coming through. I am just having such a moment with this right now. I'm kind of trying a new overhead setup. So see how this goes. First, I don't know, which one should we start with? I think first we should I'm going to just set the planner aside and kind of talk to you a little bit about my pen case. This is from Baumkuchen originally. I will just put the official name of the actual pen case on the screen so you can check that out. It's like one of the most stunning pencil and pen cases that I've ever owned, actually. It's all fully leather. I'm gonna just let the sunshine come through so you can see it. So when you open it up, I don't really keep a lot of things here. And this is something that comes with me on the go whenever I go to work or anywhere I go. I really love that I can just carry most of my most precious pens that I'm actually going to be using on the go. Okay, let's just go through what's in here. So obviously we have a little stencil. This is my trusty little stencil from Midori that I use pretty regularly. I do have a small little sticker set here. I didn't even know I had this actually, so that's something new. I had this little card here because I really love this from Modern Journaler, and I usually just kind of have this tucked back here. And then this is the original, it's like the original journaling card that you receive from Baumkuchen, and I really love the way it looks, so I just kind of left it there. And then on this side, as you can tell, I only keep a few pens and highlighters here. And actually, we're going to switch things out because I don't really utilize this very often. So I feel like that can be swapped out with this, which I end up actually using quite regularly. This is the new dot marker from Midori. It's called Join Dots. And you have like a green colored one, a blue, and as you can tell, like it's completely circular. Let me just make sure that you guys can see. So it's a really rounded marker. It's similar to, but not quite the same as the clean, clear dot markers. These are very soft, and as you can tell, fully rounded, whereas this one is more flattened, and you have to kind of just press down flat. I also love the fact that each of these connects to one another, which is really cool. So it's a little bit different than this. I don't really carry this with me. I just have this on my desk, and I like taking this with me. I also like taking at least one Kaweco Sport. We don't need two, so we're going to take this out. And I either have, well, this one is the Staedtler pigment liner in 0.3. So I either have this fine liner, which I like to use for adding detail. Today I'm actually feeling like a Muji pen would be a little bit more suitable, and this is in a 0.5. And then I swing back and forth between the mint, the Moroccan tea and mint release from Sailor, or I go back to the Yoseka special edition Sailor pen. So sometimes I use this, sometimes I do it. I have been having a little bit of trouble with ink flow with this. I think it's because it's running out of ink, so I'm just going to switch to this. So then that way I have two different varieties of fountain pens. I'm actually going to switch this out too because I started writing with my with Fox, so I can just kind of leave that out. And as you can tell, there's still space for like one more something. So sometimes I add a highlighter, sometimes I just kind of leave it the way it is. I'm actually going to be adding a brush pen. No, you know what? We're gonna add a pencil because that's actually a lot more functional. And the pencil that I have been using, and this is something that I've had for years, I would highly recommend this. It's a heavier pen. I don't know if you like heavier pens. I like that when there's a bit of weight to it. So this is from Uni in a 0.5 thickness. And I really love how this part is more metal. I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like a better quality pencil, mechanical pencil. I do have to replace the little rubber though. So there's that. But anyway, and then you can just kind of put this over. And then this is basically set. Before we continue to move on to the notebook, I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you first of all for tuning in. I hope that you are enjoying this video. If you are, and if you love minimalist planning, journaling, planning, all the things, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified every single time that I release a new video. Okay, let's get back into the Traveler's Notebook. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Traveler's Notebook and how things are going. In case you haven't heard, I actually had to replace my little clip. Things are going missing in my house for some weird reason. It could be that because we went away and I lost it, or that it just completely got misplaced because my kids started playing with it. I'm not entirely sure, but here we are. I replaced it with the original one. Let's see. So I started keeping a little bit of sticker sheets here. If you're not familiar, I released a video when we're talking about the theme of the month for January, which is me literally just using up my own stash before I buy anything new stationery-wise. So I added a couple of sheets of stickers here that I actually want to use. And we have the monthly insert here. Now, I have been using the monthly insert. I still haven't done anything with this, and honestly, this is more just like for your information only. I haven't really done much with this, but I think I'm actually going to be using this more. I usually use these perpetual calendars as a birthday tracker, but I also like to mark down anything work related. So if somebody's like contract is coming up, then I add a reminder when I have to kind of send out reminders. And I think I will also add travel plans because I have some travel plans this year. So I haven't done that yet because honestly, I just haven't really bothered. And then for the monthly I have been decorating, but I'm actually kind of using it more as like summing up the day type of thing. I should be using this really as, I kind of use this more like as a daily like check-in because it gives you enough space to not only write down events, but also like I can kind of mark down when we're traveling, if we're doing anything, you know, just like normal regular things that you want to track in your monthly. So this actually doesn't actually stay in here because I don't feel the need to check in with this like every single day. I can just kind of update it like once a week, and I think that that's sufficient. Then we're moving on to the weekly, and I also have like a grid, just a clear notebook in here. And by the way, so the sticker that's at the back here, actually, it has like a little pocket, which I have been really, really loving. Like this is such a cool thing. We went to like it was like an Asian store that's close to us in our city, and they sell stickers, and they have some stationery. So I have to show you. They had like these adorable little. This is from Delhi. They had these adorable little sticky notes, but by the way, like it's a perfect size for both your passport and for the regular size. And then we bought like these Hello Kitty stickers. I want to make sure that you guys can see it. How cute are they? Hopefully it focuses. Here's a nice close-up. How cute is this? And here's the other one. I'm gonna give you like, okay, let's try it over this. right? But I really love this little pocket. I'm just gonna have to stay in front of the sun only because I know that it really messes with the adjustment of the light. But I really love that this pocket is here because then I can add like little stickers. First of all, this I should actually move into some of my smaller journals and planners. But I really love this pocket because then it just like lets me add some small little details, which is really cute. Okay, let's talk about the weekly. Honestly, can I please just say this has been such a delight. I've been having so much fun here. It almost like encompasses, it's almost like a perfect combination between having enough space to write anything and everything that I want to. I don't feel restricted with the pens that I'm using. If I want to add more decor, I can. Like just the fact that it's a little bit bigger than a Hobonichi Weeks is like wonderful. And before you even ask, I know that some of you will ask me because I know that there's a lot that's happening right now with the Hobonichi paper and with the Tomoe River paper. Midori doesn't use Tomoe River paper, at least in here they don't. They use it in the Hibino. Here it's just Midori paper and I have literally no issues with it. But I kind of just feel like in an indirect way, I feel like I was able to just completely bypass the issues. I've been able to bypass the issues of what most of you are experiencing with the Hobonichi planners just because they use a different paper. But anyway, I like the fact that I can use brush pens, I can use larger stickers, I can use, as you can tell, the sticky notes, which is really, really cool. And then here we are on the current week, and each week kind of looks similar, but it looks different. And I don't feel like, I'm definitely not setting these weeks up the same way that I would in a Hobonichi Weeks. But it's also really nice that I don't feel restricted, that I need to overload it with stickers. I can keep it as minimalist as I want to. I don't know, like I think I'm having a lot of fun here, which is really great. And then here on the dot grid, so far I've been kind of writing in some of the stuff that like you would, I don't necessarily use this as like a daily journal. I literally use this more like as a day-to-day, like sometimes I do end up journaling in here, but for the most part, I try to literally just kind of write in what I would be writing in on my daily in my Hobonichi Weeks. And it's not to say that I'm not using the Hobonichi Weeks because I like that that's more like a daily check-in, just something quick. Whereas here I can do a little bit more long format and kind of figure things out. This one is obviously my wellness goals. I'm going to be doing a separate spread on like financial goals. I want to really break my goals down into the different categories. So wellness, financial, personal, and relationships. And I think that kind of encompasses everything that I really want to kind of focus on this year because each of them will kind of mesh into the next. So far, things are going okay. I'm having fun. So that's basically my big update. It's not a massive update. I think I'm going to be giving you guys a separate video when we're going to be talking about all of the planner systems and why I think that people are kind of changing their minds or shifting or really like jumping ship, because that's like a whole other conversation altogether. But I just wanted to show you how simple things can be if you just allow them to be simple. They don't really need to be very complicated. They just need to work for you, for what you're looking for. And that's basically it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. It's short and sweet. I would love to know, here's your question of the day. Let me know how your planner system is going. If you're using a traveler's notebook, how are you finding it this year? Is it any different than any of the years that you have used it before? If you've been using it continuously, let me know. I would love to know. Editing Meshi here. I just wanted to hop on and say I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. You can do all the things. And just keep planning, keep journaling, and just thank you for sharing your time and your space with me. It really does mean a lot. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video.